Hello, and welcome to the show. This is Wrestling with Entertainment, bringing you the latest exclusive breaking news, previewing and reviewing the latest shows from WWE, AEW, NXT, New Japan, and everything in between. Every Saturday on YouTube and Castbox. I am
Not
your host, James J. Joining me here tonight, Mitch Mayhem.
Oh, what's up, dude?
And Scooter Dust.
as I was saying, not anymore. Just like
Not
in
any,
the, like in
huh?
the like in the end of when the NWO promos. This promo has been paid for by the New World Order. They say not anymore because of what's been going down. Wubba lubba dub dub, y'all.
Yeah, I'll speak on that as we go into it. But I've kind of been vindicated from what I've been saying this whole time. But okay.
It is a sad day for wrestling as on Thursday we lost a true legend of this business, Howard Finkel.
I met Finkel, fucking awesome person.
And
I talked to him about getting in the business when I was younger, and he fucking gave me tips. And rest in peace, man.
yeah, I met him back in 1996.
Really? I met him in '97. That's funny.
At a MSG house show in January. It was I'm sorry, 97.
Yeah, '97.
January 97. It was the night of
Let me see what month.
the very first sold out pay-per-view for WCW.
Dude, I think it was like April or May, so it was only a few months apart for us, dude.
And I met Howard Finkel in around 2010.
So you met the older Fink.
Yeah, during a WWE Fan Access impression competition where I did an impression of The Rock and told Howard Finkel it doesn't matter what he thinks. So
I would have done an impression of Howard Finkel. In the past, I used to be able to do a decent one.
Yeah, now we just have hair like him.
A new champion!
Actually, when I was a ring announcer, I really tried.
Yeah, how can you not pick up after the Fink if you're a ring announcer? Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, the great Howard Finkel, and it's also even a little bit sadder considering that he was Vince's go-to guy for tidbits, trivia, keeping keeping track of let's say Vince. Hold on, let me finish. Let's say
I just got something to add.
They were going to do a show in Pittsburgh. Vince would ask the Fink, "When's the last time we did a steel cage match in Pittsburgh?" And he would know it off the top of his head.
Right.
He wasn't an encyclopedia.
Exactly.
Real quick to me, in terms of how important the Fink was, there's one example, just straight up. Might as well cut to it. Vince trusted the Fink with being in charge of Andre the Giant back when Andre was fucking Andre. So, I mean, I think that tells you everything in terms of how much he trusted him.
And the fact of the matter, if it wasn't for Howard Finkel, last week we would have been reviewing Colossal Tussle 36 and not WrestleMania 36.
What?
The WrestleMania name.
Yeah, that was one of the pitched names, was Colossal Tussle.
I can picture Vince McMahon trying to say that word in my head.
Yeah. But I think
Colossal Tussle!
You don't want to go to the Colossal Tussle. Point at the Colossal Tussle sign.
I think we made the right choice with WrestleMania. Agreed?
What do you mean?
I think
Yeah,
WrestleMania was the better choice between.
yes.
For some reason, that made me think of Milk was a bad choice. I don't know why, but.
Um, I'm
I can't wait for Milk 37.
I'm I'm sure we could probably do a whole show on all of the contributions Howard Finkel has done for WWE.
Oh yeah.
But you know,
And like he said, like Scooter said, if you're like, okay, even I was more in the athletic area, but I know if I wanted to, I got a decent voice actually. So
I was also in the athletic area too.
What?
I was also in the athletic area too.
No, but dude, you're really good at the announcing. I'm just saying, you're better at me than in the announcing, but I do have a naturally good voice for it.
Yeah, except the fact that during my ring announcing time, they didn't want me to be myself. So,
Well, that's just corporate shit. Like if you're in a company, shit's gonna happen like that. I mean,
a lot of people say I was uncharismatic, but
I find that hard to believe. Just
yeah,
talking to you.
you'd be surprised. One of the guys I worked with, guy named Papa Don. I'll never forget this.
Papa, is that the old Johnny the Bull or?
No.
Okay.
I'll never forget this Facebook post. He said, "I can't believe Chad Ochocinco has less charisma than Scotty B."
Yeah.
Okay.
And you know, didn't Ole Anderson say to Undertaker one time, "You'll never draw money ever"?
I don't know, man. I wasn't there.
I mean,
Yeah, he did.
For all we
okay.
know,
I don't know.
for all we know, his drawing sucks. Has anybody ever seen any of the Undertaker's art?
That's very funny. Well, Ole Anderson's booking sucks, so.
All right, but maybe we're going off a little bit.
Yeah.
Just real quick about Howard Finkel. Our thoughts and prayer go out to his family and friends. I'm sure it's gonna be a hard time for them. Also a really hard time for over 30 WWE staff members, including 20 WWE superstars, who got laid off on Thursday.
20 in-ring wrestlers, and then tons of people we don't see,
including my former mentor,
Pat Buck.
Yep.
Yeah, he did.
Mr. Charisma himself.
Just going down the list of wrestlers, and feel free to comment on anybody when I go through the list.
Real quick, I heard Pat Buck and a few other producers got furloughed, so they might be back. But Kurt Angle's been fired. Kurt Angle's the only producer fired.
Yeah, they're getting 3 months of pay.
But not Kurt. Kurt Angle's just done.
That's what I heard. Yeah, we'll go down. Let's go down this list.
Yeah, and I will say, take this with a grain of salt. I do believe that a lot of these guys might even be back when all this blows over. Doesn't help them now.
I don't know about that.
I
really don't.
I probably would have agreed with that before they said the whole thing about California not having any events till 2021.
What? Wait, what? Say this again.
No concerts, no sporting events.
Oh, yeah, until at least I heard late 2021. Yeah. I heard late 2020. I think this is the new normal for at least a year, dude. No concerts for another year. Yeah. No anything.
Well,
in terms of public.
I don't think that's just California at this point.
And that's wrestling too, yeah.
Yeah.
Wrestling included.
But when we get there, we'll
Damn.
This could maybe blow over by the ending of the year. We'll see.
No, but real quick before we get into it, it just seems like I've been saying, profit over people with this motherfucker. He just seems not give a fuck about anyone else, and it's all about. And they had money. He wants to make a profit this year to still fucking be good with his investors. It's all about that. It's all about that.
Well,
and the TV thing, he's making forcing his people to go to work and putting them at risk because he might lose his fucking TV contracts. But anyway.
Well, they're going back to taping.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Live tapings, that puts the fucking workers at risk.
Live tapings. That's
it is live taping.
They're going back to
they're going back to taping. Oh, okay, good. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't hear you, sorry.
Let's run down the list. And feel free to comment on any superstar I say. First off, Kurt Angle.
Well, hold on real quick. Oh, okay, we're going to go one by one. Okay.
Kurt Angle, Zack Ryder.
Oh, we're not. Okay.
That surprised me.
Okay. Surprises. The surprises for me were the Good Brothers and Zack Ryder. Yeah, maybe another, but for the most part, those were the surprises to me.
Honestly, I find it surprising Zack Ryder has stayed with WWE as long as he did.
That's why it's surprising.
I think in knowing what I know in terms of like his closeness with Cody, I think he's most likely to go to AEW too.
So you finally get the Sweet Life of Zack and Cody tag team. But based on actually knowing the guy.
Yeah, he lives up in that part of the country.
Yep. I'm not going to tell those stories again, but
I already know. I've heard him.
Kurt.
It's real name Matt or something like that.
Yeah, it's Matt. Kurt or Brian is more resilient than Zack. Kurt had a lot more going on, outside of the.
Kurt's had his time. He's got his money. He's had his time. I think at this point, Kurt was just a producer. They didn't need him, so.
I'm talking about Kurt Hawkins.
Oh, that you meant Kurt Angle. I was gonna say, okay. Sorry.
Kurt Hawkins. Yeah, I'm talking about because Kurt Hawkins has.
Proceed. Kurt Hawkins very underrated.
Yeah. He was, but he.
I see him as a journeyman.
Yeah.
No offense. I mean, he's a good athlete. I just don't see him. I don't see him in a big role. I see him as like enhancement.
He's the guy that gets a 1 week reign with the Intercontinental Championship.
I would want someone like him to be in my training, like my NXT or my developmental training.
Well, he has his training academy.
That's what I'm saying. He's the type that would be good for that.
Out in Hicksville, and if in 3 years,
I'm just saying he fits that.
My nephew wants to train.
That'd be good. Yeah, good place for him.
Instead of the NYWC.
Next up, Drake Mavericks, who's also in the cruiserweight tournament. We'll talk about that a little while.
I'll always know him as Rockstar Spud, but yeah.
Yeah. That's so disappointing for all the contributions he's did for WWE in the recent years.
But did the big question? Did he finally get to shtup his wife?
No.
But real quick though, in terms of all of the videos after the firings, Drake's Mavericks was the most like. It got a lot of people crying. I know for a fact because he just burst into tears, like knowing that was probably his last match in WWE.
I highly doubt that.
Look at the fucking video. I'm just saying.
I think Drake will be back.
Thank you, Scooter.
I don't know, man. I don't know if the WWE will be rehiring in the next year.
I don't think in an in-ring role.
Yeah, okay, I'll agree with you there. Yeah, I don't think in ring.
But, you know,
Because unfortunately, it's true, the size thing. I'm fucked by it too. Vince doesn't, if you're not a certain tall or a certain height, then he'll fuck with you in that regard.
given the tenure of some of the people that were gone, it would make sense to fill those roles with newer people that would probably work for a bit less.
Exactly. Dude, okay, they cleared up about $4 million, and they can get about double the amount of people for that same amount of money.
Oh, by the way,
if not triple, probably.
WrestleMania 36 generated $20 in revenue.
Yeah, I was gonna say it went underneath 1,000 pay-per-view buys. Wowie!
Wow. That is.
You can't. Why do you even do that anymore, Vince? You greedy motherfucker.
Next.
Jesus, who's gonna pay for it? Okay, anyway.
Next up, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows. Mitch, you told me that you see them going to AEW, but
did you not? Well, go ahead. Sorry.
I kind of see that. New Japan might scoop them back up.
Okay, real quick, hold on. I said that because you do know they were gonna go to AEW in the summer when their contracts ran up. It was a surprise that they re-signed with WWE. Remember?
I think that was just a negotiation.
The plan was them to go to AEW. No, they were gonna go to AEW.
I think it was a contractual tactic.
Well, I'm just
a negotiation tactic.
Oh, yeah, very well, but they were given an offer that was better than their initial offer, and so initially they said, "Okay, we're gonna consider it." So they put that towards the WWE people, and obviously they gave them what they wanted monetarily wise, you know. So,
Scooter, do you think the Good Brothers are going back to New Japan, their home, or do you think they're going to AEW?
I didn't finish what I was trying to say about that, but
okay.
Okay, but okay, I said that. Why I said that initially, but this morning or last night, Carl Anderson already sent a video of him teasing his Tokyo return. So yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, I would have thought maybe that Gallows and Anderson would be.
That was the most shocking to me, probably.
Out of the entire list, that probably be.
I didn't see that one coming.
The ones hired back.
I don't think they'll sign back.
Yeah, I don't think they'll sign back either.
No. They got too many options now. Well, I mean, we'll see.
Next on the list, Heath Slater. Sarah Logan.
Yeah, okay, honestly, I've never seen any fucking reason in having Heath Slater on the fucking roster. I thought he was fucking waste from the day one to three-man band to being with Rhino. I would have fired him way back fucking when. So I think he got lucky getting this far. What?
He was great enhancement talent.
Yeah, enhancement. They had plenty of enhancement talent. That's why 20 wrestlers got cut. When you have so many, you get them clamped together. You got to have something to differentiate people with. But yeah,
he's got kids. He needed that.
Yeah, job. Exactly. I saw him in a few shows, but it was stupid. He was stupid. I rolled my eyes when I saw him.
I'm joking.
I don't know. I'm just playing along. Fuck it.
But luckily, Clem Layfield is still employed.
Who?
Nobody saw this on.
Wait, say that again.
On the Edge, was the Edge and Christian?
I get to what you're saying. Yeah, what do you mean?
Clem Layfield.
Who the fuck is?
JBL's nephew.
Is that a real person?
It's Heath Slater, isn't it?
It's Heath Slater.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Alright,
He can get back in that way.
he's already up on his feet.
Oh wait, is he a Southpaw Pro Wrestling figure? Like, is that his Southpaw Pro Wrestling character?
No.
Clem Layfield? Oh, okay.
No, Clem Layfield was just JPL's nephew, and Heath Slater wearing a cowboy hat.
Heath Slater looks like a Florida Juggalo, but anyway, okay.
Next up, Sarah Logan, Eric Young, EC3.
Yeah, EC3, I think this is blessing in disguise. He's been waiting for this. I think out of all the releases, it plays in favor of him the most. Probably he probably wanted it out of all of them. So.
Yeah, I don't think they've really utilized EC3 even in NXT.
No, of course not. Well, they did use him a lot better in NXT, but when he got to the main roster and had that thing with Dean Ambrose, aka John Moxley, Vince apparently fucking ate his lunch and told him he didn't see him as a top guy ever. So it was kind of dead on arrival from there on, you know.
Next up, Eden English. Maybe we'll get a...
okay, here's another person I felt like got lucky to have a contract in English.
Yeah, but then he got moved to his career, and then he got moved to announcing.
Got moved to announcing. I didn't see any value in him after the Vaudevillains.
I was gonna say maybe we'll get a return of the
after Rusev Day. Actually, after Rusev Day, there was no reason for him, in my opinion. Just my opinion.
Eric Rowan.
Wait, hold on. I take back what I said about the Good Brothers being the most shocking. That one shocked me. That one did shock me.
It didn't shock me, only because...
I'll tell you why. Because Vince loves the Giants, dude. You know this. I thought he liked Eric Rowan. He tried to give him that stupid spider thing, and then the fucking thing with Brian earlier in the year. Or last year. Whatever the fuck that was supposed to be. I think that was the Eric Bischoff fucking... I thought that was Eric Bischoff's idea, and they fucking were like, oh, God, we have to go through this bullshit.
Next up on...
The spider.
Arachnaman.
Yeah. Here's an electronic spider.
Next up, Leo Rush.
It looked cool, not frightening.
Again, surprising, but not that surprising.
No, not surprising. Not surprising to me, because he has a reputation and attitude.
I was going to say, yeah, he's been on the chopping block for quite some time now.
Same. Okay, real quick. I know this is NXT, but I think Tanara Connie, who also known for that kind of shit backstage, is also released on the NXT side.
I didn't hear Conti, but I heard Deonna Purrazzo.
Yeah, I heard Deonna
Purrazzo and Conti. And a few others.
Next up, no way, Jose. No way, Jose. I don't think we've
actually I liked him back. I watched him wrestle. I was impressed compared to what I thought before.
No way he's gonna get a job again.
I think he'll go to like New Japan or somewhere like that. I really do.
See, he was supposed to be.
He's got a physical stature. I mean, he's got.
He was supposed to be a big deal when they signed him. His real name is Levi's Valenzuela. He was supposed to be this
Puerto
big
Rican
deal.
Or
yeah,
somewhere.
Yeah, and they stuck him with this freaking Adam Rose.
Adam Rose, exactly.
Who now looks like a freak.
And Adam Rose, he had a way better character than Leo Kruger, I believe. I liked Leo Kruger. And then they switched it.
I mean, the No Way Jose gimmick could only go so far being what it was. But, after that...
What do you mean so far? It didn't go anywhere but fucking in the shitter. He lost every match.
I guess he had his last dance.
He was in enhancement talent to the stars, yeah.
Enhancement talent.
No one's going to beat that. Primo and Epico.
I thought they were fired already. I heard that Primo was released last year. So
Yeah.
I thought they were all. I thought they were already gone. I haven't missed them, to be quite frank with you. But they're in Puerto Rico.
I'm pretty sure I bought some oranges from them.
That was their mom. Yeah.
This is definitely a shocker. Mike Chioda.
19
That-
years in the 19
No,
years, and then that's how you 29 years. 29. Sorry,
Damn.
29. 30 years basically.
No
And
way.
that's how you get released in a pandemic when everyone is frightened, and that's how you get done. Fuck them, dude.
At least he wasn't, selling stolen WWE merchandise.
Hey, man.
You don't know what
Some
he
of those
swiped
people
on
have to
his way
hustle.
out. Mike and Maria Kanellis, nobody's crying over that.
I don't know why the fuck they re-signed in the first place if they were bitching about it. They re-signed, whatever.
I'm making a bold prediction right now.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Scooter.
Mike Bennett
Impact?
as Mike Bennett. No, I think Mike Bennett is AEW bound,
Oh.
Yeah.
and I think he will be AEW champion within the next couple of years.
Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, there's a list I have of people that I think are going to AEW, and I had him on like the maybe list.
Okay.
Fuck.
Scooter, I love and respect you, but I'm thinking that's a far stretch even for you to predict.
Yeah,
Mike Bennett as AEW champion. Maybe when
real quick. Go ahead. Sorry,
maybe when they're ready to flush the toilet on them on AEW, but I don't see it coming.
Real quick, I'll tell you. On one hand, I can count the amount who will, I believe, go to AEW. The Good Brothers, EC3,
Zack
and
Ryder,
then Zack Ryder, and then Rusev.
and that brings us to our last guy that got fired, Rusev.
He's been praying for his release, so yeah. But Lana got the money, so he can go do his thing. That's what it was.
Wait a minute, you saying
I saw that coming.
He's insured now?
He got Renee Young.
Okay,
Nice.
then he might actually, for that reason alone, he might.
I think. Oh, I'm sorry. Him and EC3. This situation was most favorable to. I'm sorry, I forgot about him. Yeah, probably him over EC3, but yeah.
And then
he'd been asking for it the most.
But then, what about the road agents and?
Yeah.
What about him?
I'm gonna.
Oh, there's so many that have been released. Yeah.
We have Dave Finley.
Oh, hold on. We got to preface this as furloughed. They're furloughed, not technically fired yet.
Yeah, because honestly, a lot of these guys are going to come back.
Right. Yeah, especially, I believe, I don't know from the way he's been talking on social media, but you would think someone like Fit Finley would come back.
Oh, yeah.
Lance Storm. But they're both talking like it's over for both of them. Like, for good. So, maybe they're getting older and they want to stay inside. Yeah.
Mike Rotunda. I didn't even know he was a producer.
Yeah, IRS.
Bray's father.
Yeah.
IRS. Well, Bray and Bo's father, but yeah.
Shane Hurricane Helms. Lance Storm.
What's up with that?
Billy Kidman.
One of my, real quick, he was one of my favorite cruiserweights in the early 2000s for WWE. He was one of my favorite underdog wrestlers by far. I loved his theme music. I was a big Billy Kidman fan.
You can run if you want.
No, it's DMX, yeah.
You can run if you want to, yeah.
But you're gonna hide. See, you don't know who you're dealing with. But I don't. Okay, anyway, moving on.
Yeah, Billy Kidman's been with WWE since 2001, so that's I think he's the last surviving member of the WCW buyout.
Guys, I'll be right back. I gotta get my dog, so cover for me for a minute.
Next on.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Pat Buck, Sean DeVory, Scott Armstrong, and Sarah Stock.
Also, you're missing Chris Guy, Kendo Kashin, Serena Deeb, plus NXT, Alexander Jaksic. We said Deanna Parazzo, Dan Matha, aka Dorian Mack, and Malcolm Bivens, MJ Jenkins. At the other end, with Mike Chioda, SmackDown writer Andrea Listenberger, Kathy Campanelli, and or as I think she was Alyssa Marino. Are they the same person?
It just
No.
goes.
No. I think the most profound release out of non-in-ring talent, Josiah Williams, the digital.
Okay, I'm back.
He was oh God, what he was the created a lot of the new music.
What were we talking about?
Okay.
Some of the other non-in-ring talent to get released, Josiah Williams.
Oh, the no-namers who haven't been on TV yet.
No, he was there. He created a lot of
Well,
the new
not him
music.
specifically, but I'm talking about the people that have not been on TV much or like in developmental.
He wasn't on. He wasn't TV.
He made the music.
Okay, staff members that we didn't see on TV. Whatever, dude. That's what I meant. You're being all specific.
But this is big because it's like firing. I believe that's the end of WWE's connection with CFO $.
Is it really? I heard that they like about a month ago. I heard that might be ending.
Right. But I mean, it's not like.
Who's doing their CFO's not doing their current theme music, right?
No.
Someone else is.
They did a lot of them.
But they stopped like about a few years ago, or maybe 5.
They stopped
a while ago.
Yeah.
And thank you for that, Scooter, because I didn't. I only had the list of the wrestlers and some of the producers, so it just shows you.
I've got I don't know. Besides the wrestlers,
magnitude.
I don't know the rest of them. The staff, I don't know the staff. Pirates.
Yeah, just the magnitude of these major layoffs.
It's 40% of the company.
Yeah.
40% of the company got laid off, my friend.
Also,
and Vince McMahon sitting in his ivory tower.
The original Blue Steel Cage has been released.
Really?
we wish it well in its future endeavors.
Earthquake's jockstrap.
Hey.
Paul Bearer's ashes.
I'll tolerate a lot of stuff, but not about John Tenta.
I love John Tenta. I meant because he was a big guy. Never mind. Whatever.
Say somebody else's jockstrap.
Yokozuna's jockstrap.
Fine. That's funny.
I love John Tenta too, though.
How dare you?
I wasn't shitting on him.
How dare you respect the jockstrap of the Yoke?
John, this isn't for here, but John Tenta had a sad end to his life. No one deserves that.
Yeah, only because I got to know John Tenta in the end of his life.
That must be even harder. Wow.
I saw him go do that, and
was it brain damage?
Cancer.
Oh, I didn't know. I
Yeah,
really didn't know.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
fuck.
cancer.
Damn, that must
I
have been
thought
really hard.
I heard he went crazy. That's all I heard.
No, no, no,
Oh
no.
shit.
He got cancer like right around shortly after his stint as a Golga.
Oh wow. So like early 2000, like 2000, 2001
Like
or 99.
I want to say a couple of months after WrestleMania
That's
17.
99, 2000. Yeah.
After WrestleMania 17,
2001. Oh,
2001, yeah.
when he
I think
came.
Golga was out of the company by then. Long out. But
And we're moving on to our next topic. Obviously, this is a change of format for us because we're not really talking about a specific show or a review. Just a lot of news that's going on in WWE right now and NXT and whatnot. Um, the next thing on the list, WWE was established as essential business this weekend as well. This is
Fuck you, Ron DeSantis.
it's that thing. I've been saying this. Money over people. Ron DeSantis is a Trump lackey. And who? Okay, real quick. I want you guys to know something. Linda McMahon gave Trump an $18.5 million check for North Carolina and Florida in the
she
election.
works for him.
I'm just saying money exchanged hands before this happened.
Hey, all I'm saying is that
I'm saying this could be a bribe, obviously.
all I'm saying is that it's good to have friends in high places.
Yeah, to rig shit for you. That's why they have all the control they have. Because they have people that'll fucking cheat and steal for them. Fuck them.
No need to get hot about it.
Oh, I get hot about that because I despise shit like that.
That being said,
It's against who I
WrestleMania.
am as a person, dude. And
Wait. I gotta add to that. When that happened.
it happened.
No, when it happened.
I don't care. You can say whatever you want about that. I know what that looks like.
Oh wait, no, never mind.
Thank you.
No, I was gonna say it coincided with her leaving her position.
Yeah, there might be some other side stuff that can maybe explain it technically, but come on, you know deep down that the real reason.
But
come on, bro. Do me a favor, I'll do you a favor. That's what the fucking those assholes run on. You know that.
No,
and they needed a favor. They needed a favor. They needed their money was running. They wanted to be able to run shows.
Yeah, I mean, it is explicitly stated that the $18.5 million was for television advertising.
Yeah, in the 2020 election in swing states like Florida and North Carolina. It is specifically for his re-election.
And we talked about this a little bit. WrestleMania 37 might not be happening next year in California.
I don't know about that. Oh, yeah, well, that could be possible. I don't know if that'll be happening. We just don't know. It could be happening in a fucking closet for all we know by now. But Vince McMahon will make it happen, even if he's only got a few people to work with.
It's definitely going to happen, but not just in the whole coronavirus whatever thing, but also the stadium that it's supposed to be in is not actually done. It was supposed to be done in July. Obviously that's being held.
Oh, that was another cost thing on their on their fucking tab, so to speak. So they're delaying that for like a year.
Yeah, that's being postponed. So a lot of this is still.
Well, real quick, wouldn't you think that keeping the Titan Tower building, that would be more money in terms of like just transferring and getting out of that building and not having to pay for that one? You would think.
Well, considering that they just
this is not done.
They just used the Stanford area to tape Sum of Money in the Bank.
Yeah. Oh, did they?
So, yep.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Apparently, some of Money in the Bank is, for the most part, already taped.
Yeah, but see, in Connecticut, they don't have a governor to do their fucking bidding like they do in Florida. So.
It was also rumored that Ronda Rousey was supposed to maybe make an appearance at WrestleMania 37. She's in hot water right now.
I think that would have happened at 36 had the pandemic not happened. I really do.
She's
Yeah,
in
the whole thing with the calling it the fake thing, that's a work.
Wait,
yeah.
what? The way explain? I don't know.
With Rhonda saying they're fake fighting on Twitter.
Who's? I don't know what you're talking about.
Rhonda.
Okay.
Called the WWE female wrestlers fake.
Okay.
It was fake fighting.
Wasn't that a while ago?
No,
it was a week ago.
Yeah.
She's done that before.
And Alexa,
hasn't she?
A couple of superstars responded, and
I do know. Yeah.
And then when Becky, and then I forget who brought up Ronda's name first.
Oh, I know someone who did. Nia Jax brought her up for beating up Alexa.
And yeah, that's an entire work. That's a work.
That's a work. Okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
No,
but she was. I mean,
yeah.
Okay. Let me explain it this way. The way she was presented, I can believe it because she was rough with her in the ring. It did look kind of rough.
What got me hot was that she was like, "Oh, the fans are crap. They're shit fans. They don't respect us. Yada yada yada." About the fans. And after I was like, "Fuck you," I was kind of laughing at it. Because clearly this was a walk to get her back into the company.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, now I can clearly see that. But I'm just saying, sometimes I appreciate, like, when someone can make you, like, you have a moment of disbelief, you know what I mean? And, like, kind of buy into what they're saying. So, no, I did a good job on that.
Maybe this is a little bit of fun news. 2K21 is canceled this year.
Well, not. Is it official?
Yes.
Yeah, it's official. There's
it came from Justin Leeper, but it didn't. I didn't see it from an official source.
Ukes has been fired.
What I've been heard.
Wait. Ukes was fired before 2019. What are you talking about?
No, Ukes has been.
Ukes was Ukes. Okay, I know the whole thing.
They have.
Ukes left them at the beginning before they put 2K20 out, and that's why the game was such shit because they were on their own this year. I promise you, I know this shit. This shit.
No,
I promise you, you're wrong.
I'm not thinking of. No, it's not Ukes.
Yeah, it's not Ukes that left them. Is it VC? Wait, not VC. Visual Concept?
Yes.
What? VC left them?
No. All I know is they're redesigning the entire.
Wait. VC is the people who make the 2K games, NBA 2K. So you're in FIFA, or you're telling me that company lost the license? I'm asking.
Oh God! Somebody. Dang it! I can't friggin'.
Okay, so it's not Visual Concepts. I'll look into it. Fuck it.
Well, I was getting we are I heard that we're actually going to get a WWE.
Yeah, you got me going. Oh, it's not a simulation though. It's gonna be like an arcade game.
But yeah, it's not gonna be a 2K game.
I won't give a fuck about it. It's not a simulation. Yeah.
Maybe
simulation.
Maybe the 2K20 was a blessing in disguise because that franchise has been struggling for the last couple years anyway.
They had a good game in 2K19, and then when Ukes left, 2K20 happened. Because what happened was Ukes took their structure away from them, and then they had to start over from scratch. So basically what they did was they went back to 2017 and 2018's models. And that's what we see in 2K20.
I could make the argument that, the 2K games haven't had that much to offer in the last.
2K14.
Yeah,
Just
haven't
2K14.
had a lot to offer in the last like 5 years.
Almost, you could say almost 10, but yeah, no, I agree with you. And in my opinion, they either need something revolutionary for when they come back, to completely just change it. You need a fucking season mode, like old SmackDown vs. Raw had. That's the most
Yes,
popular
thank
thing
you.
they had.
I mean,
People are screaming for it, and they won't fucking give it to them.
as a kid,
I've expected it for the last 2 years straight. I really did. I expected it, and I was blown away that they were that inept.
as a kid, SmackDown, Here Comes the Pain, and SmackDown vs. Raw, the original, those were my jam. I logged a lot of hours into those games.
06. I think SmackDown vs. Raw 2006 was probably my favorite. The one with like Breaking Benjamin on the soundtrack and shit. I think it was 2006. I think that was 06. 06 or 07. Or 05 maybe even.
Coming up to more recent years, the two WWE games that had where you relived the Attitude Era and Undertaker Streak, those were like really good games as well.
Yeah, I believe they need the license needs to, either they need to come up with something next level in terms of like the modes you're able to play and what it allows you to do and new stuff, not just the same old that we've had for the last 5 to 10 years, or the license needs to go to a different developer who will do that.
Absolutely. The story modes are kind of why you buy the game, and if you don't have those
for the most
interesting
part,
stories, then why, other than an updated roster, why are you buying it?
It's just a money grab. Just a money grab. It's so clear. And real quick, when is WWE gonna figure out that this shit matters? Like poaching their fans and making their fans feel like they're considering us stupid for just buying a product every year. I mean, come on. The quality has to be a certain level. They need to quality check their shit. They started doing it with their fucking clothing and shit. And they gotta start doing it with their games. Fuck.
Next thing on our list, the cruiserweight tournament is underway. And Scooter, you said about a week or two that WWE should do a tournament, and here we go.
It's some people's last match, sadly enough.
Yeah. This round robin-esque tournament.
I didn't hear of this. Where is this? In NXT?
I'd say, yeah, to determine the new interim cruiserweight champion until Jordan Devlin returns.
So they officially moved the cruiserweight title to NXT?
It's not. I mean,
I thought 205 Live's been things.
No, it's technically part of NXT UK, but that's all NXT. So
okay. Right.
But the thing is, Jordan Devlin can't defend the title, so they're crowning an interim champion with this 4-4 tournament. And
wait, what happened to Devlin?
He's in Ireland.
Is it that a country on a lockdown or some shit?
Yeah, he can't go to.
He can't come here, obviously. Yeah, or the UK.
He can't even go to the UK.
Right.
And joining us, Kaliko Yachts.
Hey, Kaliko, what up, buddy?
What up? Fed and Hennessy'd up and ready.
Did you hear about the fucking Black Friday, Wednesday or whatever? Black Wednesday releases?
White Tuesday?
Yeah, I kind of figured it was going to happen. They really didn't do it last year.
I thought it was Wednesday.
If you think about it, it's been like 2 years.
It was Black Wednesday. I said White Tuesday.
Oh.
Yeah, so this thing was like 2 years in the making because they really didn't make any cuts last year. If you think about it.
I know.
So-
I was expecting them for a while now, so I was like, these are overdue. So,
But I think it's just like,
but the
honestly,
timing.
if they were, I mean, it's nothing different than what everybody else is dealing with right
Okay,
now.
it's in the middle of a pandemic, and you're firing people and giving them unsurety when they have to feed their families, and in this time when people don't know when they're going to get the next paycheck. I'm just saying.
I mean, that's
If
pretty
you cared
much,
about your employees, you wouldn't do that. But okay, whatever.
but I mean,
I'm just saying
That-
what I've been saying about profit over people with McMahon is always the case with him, and I've been trying to tell you that.
that's any business. The number one thing.
Yeah,
in
but
business,
to the extent, it's another level with him and people like him and Trump. Yes,
The
Yes,
the number one thing
they're greedy to
They're-
the nth level.
no, the number one people they are
Yes. They
held
only think
to
about
are
themselves and their business.
stockholders.
That's what I'm saying.
Stockholders.
So they think about their business over other people,
That's every bloody business right now.
not to the level of
Yeah,
Vince
it is.
Trump or others. I'm
Oh,
saying
yeah, it is.
some don't.
Yeah, it is.
I know there's some good bosses. I know there are that
Not
try
saying
to
that-
balance it.
I mean,
So,
They
Yeah,
see the
WWE
position
but-
that they're in of power.
but my thing is
So
this:
a lot of
WWE,
others don't.
but WWE didn't get a bailout like the auto industry or like the airline industry.
Oh, bailout!
keep
They're
people on
still
pay
making a profit. They fire people just to make a profit. Are you kidding me?
They fired people
Oh,
to
fuck
give it
right
to the
off.
stockholders to make a
Fuck
profit.
right off. You
But
should work
at
for
the
them.
end of the day, bro, business. They knew what they were getting into. Not everything's guaranteed, man.
They need to hire
Like-
you as PR.
It's not even PR. It's not even me being PR, but it's just more or
It
less
sounds like it.
I just see I look at everything from the business aspect because they also furloughed people,
Okay,
lowered people's salaries. So it's
but
not
I
like
understand that. But there's also in all business you have to have a human aspect because humans work for you. They are your workforce space. You have to be able to understand your employees and not overwork them or fucking get them to the point where they just want to fucking quit everything. That they get so frustrated with
tell
it.
that to the hotel people that's laying off folks. Tell
I
that
don't
to-
agree. I agree with you. I'm just
but
saying.
that's my
not,
point. But
Okay,
but
here's
that's
my point. But
Yeah,
no,
my
my point is not all of them do it. I'm
Yeah,
saying
it is.
not
it's just
all.
that they're not on this grand scale list. Tell that to the T-Mobile people that's
Right.
like shutting people down and not paying them. Like I could go
Glico,
by every
I didn't say it
business.
doesn't happen. No shit, it happens.
Yeah.
I'm saying, but it's not a lot of people right now, but there are
Yeah,
some
it
that
is.
do see the human. I mean, a lot of people who don't do it. But the human aspect is still there. And so the few that do see it, it's kind of like a quality over quantity thing.
Man,
I'd rather have
okay,
some, at least few people see
moving
it that are bosses.
I mean, I get your point, but the point is like
I get your point, right? I'm just making that counteract. Yeah.
if it were me, I would have just froze the contracts rather than laid
Thank
people off.
you. You
But-
can't do that.
You can do that. However, they would still be beholden to that
Okay,
pay.
but
So,
they
I mean,
still had They have over $500 million in reserves.
does that mean that they want to go to it? Like if I got
but you can go
$1,000 in
to
the bank,
okay.
that don't mean I want to go to it.
Hear me out. 1% of if they used 1% of that, they could have kept all those people paid for the next year. I'm just
I
saying.
bet you
1%.
50%
1%.
I bet you 50% of those people will be re-signed as soon as everything get back to normal.
Most of them won't come back. Well, why would you want to come back to someone who treats you like this? Come on, Coleco.
What are your thoughts on the cruiserweight tournament?
You
that
don't
was
see the human
announced
aspect like I do, bro.
On Wednesday.
I see that's because of business side. It's different. It's different, but it feels like the
G1.
cruiserweight. It feels like the New Japan Cruiserweight Cup in a sense. But I think it's weird that they went with interim because usually they strip motherfuckers. So it's that's different.
They want somebody to face Jordan Devlin.
Jordan Devlin. So that tells
He
me
just said it, yeah.
that tells me Shawn Michaels must be hella high on that dude because ain't nobody.
Dude, Jordan Devlin is like he reminds me. He's like a twin of Finn Balor, in my opinion.
Twin
With a big
Balor.
head.
Twin Balor. There you go.
Look, so he's Lil Balor.
Yeah, kind of, pretty much.
Like Twin Balor better.
Twin Balor. I kind of do too, to be real with you.
Yeah. Baby Balor.
there's a lot of it's an 8-man tournament in 2 blocks. In the first block you got Kushida, who's actually really known
Kushida.
who's known for these kind of tournaments and surviving them.
Yeah. Yeah, New Japan's known for that shit. Yeah.
Um, and the other, I'm trying to remember because I cannot find the list here. On the other side you have Tosawa, who was this
Akira Tozawa?
Tosawa, yeah.
Which one? Okay. No,
Akira Tozawa.
there's multiple Tozawas, I'm sure, but I mean, I'm
Uh,
just saying that that's a Japanese name. It's a very common
Yeah,
Japanese name.
it's Kurosawa.
and you have Drake Mavericks, who
Who's now 0-4. Yeah, Group A, you have Kushida, Drake Maverick, Tony
There you
Nese, and Jake Atlas.
Go Nice, Tony Nice. I'm going for Team
yeah.
this for.
I'm really surprised he wasn't part of Black Wednesday.
I'm surprised he hasn't been used more yet. Well,
Who, Tony
yeah,
Nese?
maybe that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he hasn't been used.
yeah,
But
Tony
he's a
Nese.
former champ, so I mean.
Well, a lot of people got released that I was shocked about. A few.
At Group B, you have Akira Tozawa, Jack Gallagher, Isaiah Scott, and El Hijo de Fantasma.
How does Jack Gallagher still have a job? Wow, okay, that kind of shocks me too.
Because he's stuck in the U.S. That's why.
I'm just saying, like, but he's not the type that Vince usually goes with, a small clown-looking motherfucker.
Jack
Well,
Gallagher looks like he's been prison hardened. Have you seen
Yeah,
him?
he's got a mohawk and everything.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta evolve, so.
He's not Mary Poppins in it.
You gotta evolve. No, that's good. You have to evolve. You can't just stay what has worked one time. You gotta evolve.
Other than Scooter's evil twin, Tony Nese, it seems like Group A is kind of designed for Kushida to win, no?
Yes.
Nice versus Kushida,
Yes.
maybe.
Well, it's gonna be one winner from Group A and one winner from Group B. So.
Well, isn't Nice and Kushida in different? They're the same bracket but different matches.
No, they're in the same group, so only one of them.
So if they both win their match, they face each other. That's what I'm saying.
No. It's a round
robin.
Literally,
it's round robin. Okay, never mind.
With standing.
That's like okay. I kind of want to see that.
It's literally the G1 Classic mini-me.
I want to see that though.
Best of the Super Juniors.
That makes it interesting.
The Super Juniors
cruiserweight. It's a cruiserweight tournament.
This is Group B is kind of like the dark horse of this.
Let's hear it.
It kind of can go.
I don't know it. I only know him when you say the names out loud. So what's the next group?
Akira Tozawa, El Hijo
del Fantasma. This is his debut.
I've heard of him back in the day. Yeah.
Yeah. He's a AAA, CMLL, and whatnot.
Yeah, I know of him.
His signing was supposed to be a big deal, and
then this should happen.
I could see them giving him the rope in Group B, because they want to promote this guy.
He's got a pretty big name in Mexico.
Yeah.
True, but a lot of these luchadors, honestly, and this might be offensive, they're kind of cookie cutters. They all look the same. They all have the same moveset. You can't tell one from the other.
Not all of them, but for.
I mean, other than Rey Mysterio and La Parka.
We just need time to think about it. There's more. Kalisto has his own style. There's people who have their own style.
But he looks like Rey Fenix. See what I mean?
Absolutely. But that's the Rey Fenix. I'm just saying that's a style.
But
true.
Phantasma does look different enough to maybe get a following. So, be interesting to see what he does. Group B also has.
I don't know his mask. I'm trying to remember what his mask looks like. Yeah.
Isaiah,
Anyways, go on.
Isaiah
Yeah.
Swerve Scott, this is a great opportunity to have some great matches with this guy. Because he is relatively
Strickland.
green.
Dude, no, he's not. Shane Strickland is fucking one of the biggest vets around forever. That dude, he knows what he's not green at all. Shane Strickland is not green.
Shane Strickland, former MLW champion.
Thank you. He's not green. He is very experienced.
Green to WWE, okay?
But I'm just saying, and he's dude. Someone you've been in wrestling for 10 plus years, you can get accustomed to
Alright,
WWE.
then you have a case there.
Can we move on to perhaps the biggest, well, not the biggest shock, but the most entertaining thing to happen on basically any WWE TV this week?
What's that?
And that is the debut of Killer Cross,
Yeah! Fuck yeah!
or as he's now known,
What's his name?
Karrion
Cross, yeah.
What? That's fucking faggy.
You really think they're gonna let him use killer?
Karrion.
Well, they can go with something like mallet, like some other name, like Malice Cross or something like that.
Do you know the name? Do you know the definition of the word Karrion?
No, of course not.
Karrion is basically.
That sounds like an alien name.
Basically, it's what what scavengers pick at in the desert. It's the dead meat of.
Ew.
Kind of like buzzards.
Yeah, buzzards, and what
like vultures. They pick at the dead carcasses.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. That dead carcass is Karrion.
Okay.
So he's the Caucus Cross.
And well, that's not the literal definition of it, but he attacked Tommaso Ciampa, who admitted that Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae were right.
They were right. They were right the whole time.
After Johnny wears.
I haven't been watching NXT, so what were they right about?
Gargano's point was hella on, though.
What? Can you inform me, maybe?
So basically, Johnny Gargano's been like the guy in NXT. Right?
I know basically what's been going on in that.
But his point of view was that when Ciampa left and came back, everybody just seemed to forget the fact that he fucked Johnny over, and he was still holding on to that, even though
okay. Yeah, they've got to explain why he turned on Ciampa.
Not to mention that they did a double turn with Candice in one match.
Yes.
Well,
that
did
was
they?
Great shit.
They turned Candice heel? Wait, they turned Candice heel?
They turned. No. Technically he went. Well, technically she was neutral, I guess, through this whole thing, and then
she's already a face.
And she went. Then she went and kicked her own husband in the balls.
Oh, she turned on Johnny. Oh shit.
Wait. And then
let's hear it.
She's talking to Ciampa, and then all of a sudden she kicks Ciampa in the balls.
Okay, and what's the end? Like, what's the meaning of it all?
Gargano was wearing a cup.
Gargano gets up.
It was a stage play. Okay, brilliant. Okay.
Yeah. But this past week, Ciampa giving an interview. All of a sudden,
so it was. Sorry, I'm sorry, Skid. Real quick. So it was made for Ciampa to put his guard down, basically.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
Talking about finally putting the nail in the coffin on Ciampa Gargano. Gets attacked off. Well, not off camera, but we see Killer Cross, Karrion Cross attack.
It's gonna be a while until I lose the killer part. Yeah. Sorry. Oh, sorry.
And we see because the camera's on the floor, and we see a big leather boot that doesn't belong to Cross standing on top of Ciampa's body. That's Scarlet.
Ooh, Scarlett. Yeah, they introduced her too. Okay,
Scarlett
good,
Bordeaux.
dude.
Bordeaux.
Scarlett Bordeaux.
Yeah.
Dude, I've been saying she could be the new next fucking Sable. Like, if they use her right, she can. She's like, I think she's stunningly beautiful. I do.
From having,
And she's sassy. Yeah.
from having been
Sexy as fuck.
having been within, like literally within inches of her.
Ew. Inches, no, I'm joking.
I didn't say gay.
I'm fucking with you.
And we've been talking about feet here. Let's get that straight. Yes, she is absolutely beautiful, despite the fact that she wrestled with half of her ass out.
Oh, I love watching her wrestle. Yeah, I know.
I mean, that's why people watch her wrestle.
No, but she has an attitude that also, like, she's not just kissing ass, honestly. Like, yeah, that's awesome. I love it. But there's more to her than that. She kind of used that as a shield to throw people off because she is really fucking smart.
But they kind of introed her and Cross when Gargano and Candice was walking out of the stadium. There were two people in a car that had the window rolled down, and they were looking dead at Gargano and Candice.
But nobody realized it.
Yeah, nobody realized that part.
It sounds like a good debut. It sounds like a surprising debut, and we needed that for a while. So something that like people didn't see coming a mile away, and something that got people popping. Yeah.
It's I recorded NXT this week, and just when Ciampa was about to speak, my DVR went out. So I never saw.
See, it knew better. Your DVD knew. Or DVR.
So I never saw any of that. So clearly a lot happened.
It was saying it'll save you the trouble. No, but anyway.
You gotta set your DVR to record an extra 15 minutes.
Yeah, clearly. Well,
the overrun. Yeah, that overrun.
You better get YouTube TV unlimited DVR. Damn it.
YouTube TV.
Verizon DVR allows you to, it gives you the option. Do you want to?
Is that what you have, Klika?
By a minute, 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, I love it. I love that shit.
Half hour or an hour. So.
Well, usually
I don't have.
NXT doesn't go over, so I don't have to go over. The TV already knows manually to make it 8 minutes longer. So, obviously, I was not wise this week. And our last bit.
Yeah, I cut the cord a long time ago.
Our last bit of news: AEW is going ahead with Double or Nothing on May 23rd. It's going to be in front of nobody, but they
isn't everything already taped? I thought.
No, they taped up to the pay-per-view.
Oh, okay.
So
sorry, real quick, James. I think around June things will start to reopen, but we'll have to see, and it'll be territory, like selective territory.
AEW taking a note from WWE and just continuing production. You guys think this is a smart idea and the right decision for AEW to go ahead and continue production and their storylines?
Technically they're not. Technically everything is taped.
Right. So technically they're not, right. And
they just taped everything. And it's going to be hard.
They stopped doing it.
It's going to be hard till these orders get lifted. So.
Right. And Georgia was Georgia and Florida were two of the last states to get the order. Yeah.
Like it's crazy. So until the states like start getting ramp tested, and it's going to be hard because I think as they roll it out, I think sports and wrestling are going to be last on the list. So I don't see wrestling being crowded, having crowds till like 2021. I don't see it.
Real quick, Kleko, did you hear our governor, Gavin Newsom, speak about that? He said the new normal is probably going to be when you go into a stadium. Like, it'll happen, but they're going to check your fucking temperature at the door.
I mean, that makes sense.
Right, I'm just saying, like, that's what California's doing, thank God.
It makes sense.
They're not going to shut it down, but they're going to make sure they have a grip on the flow of people coming in and out.
Yeah, they gotta do something.
You gotta, yeah. But that's gonna be our new normal with people checking temperatures and
Let
stuff
me
like
ask you this: after Double or Nothing, which is the payoff show, do you see AEW taking a break for a little while, or do you see that them continuing with the
I
production?
think in June, like I said, in certain areas, I think it'll reopen, especially in is this just the truth? Georgia and Florida have governors that are very pro-Trump, so they want to open it as quick as they can for the economy's sake. So there'll be a few of the states to open up first. So probably early June.
What about
Or
you?
maybe for them, for those days, maybe even in May, they might try.
Considering the governor called
Because of
WWE
Trump,
essential, that
Well,
tells you everything you need to know.
Wait, Kaliko, I covered that. You missed what I spoke. Did you hear how Linda McMahon gave Ron DeSantis, the governor of Florida, $18.5 million for the re-election campaign of Donald Trump?
Yeah, that's the alleged rumor.
And no, it's true. In North Carolina, she pitched it to his re-election campaign in the state.
It's $18.5 million to a super
For two
PAC.
states, North Carolina and Florida. Sorry, but Florida got the biggest cut.
It's to a super PAC for television advertisement.
That then spends that money for television ads in the presidential campaign in the fall in those states.
We will continue this talk.
That is correctly or directly helping the Trump re-election campaign. That's what I'm saying.
We will continue this talk on Wrestling with Politics, our new podcast.
It's culture, baby.
And that should do it for this week.
Actually,
yeah.
There is one more piece of breaking news.
I'm just saying, it's obvious that there was a bribe that happened here because I'm trying to tell Kaliko. He came here.
I was saying something, and you just...
and I wasn't really done, but whatever. And I let it go.
James was saying, James was wrapping up. And I started talking, you just...
Okay, can we move... Bro, you don't have to keep going on it. I let it go.
Always do this.
Let go.
Please, Scooter, can you tell us your last bit of news?
Breaking news, I can officially say that the feud between Xavier Woods and Scooter Dust has come to an end.
What, did he finally answer your fucking Did he finally answer your messages? Does he have time now?
So
I mean, he been had time.
I joined Austin Xavier for a Twitch stream.
When you mean joined him? You watched his stream or you joined him?
I talked to him in the Twitch stream.
Oh, cool. Cool, dude.
And I was gifted a...
Oh, yeah, you told me that.
It's Twitch. And he actually said my name. And I'm wondering, it was like, it almost sounded like, so-and-so gave a subscription to Scooter Dust? He almost, he almost like jumped back a little.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's so sweet. Now you're down with the power of positivity. POP. Hold it down.
But I want to know, are you finally unblocked by him on Twitter?
What?
Not yet.
Yeah, right. He's gonna get there.
so little victories here and there.
Hey, baby steps. Baby
steps.
However, my feud with Corey Graves is far from over.
Oh,
it gives a fuck about Corey Graves. I don't give a fuck about Corey Graves.
He got the Rona, man. Give him some slack.
Yeah, he did get the Rona, didn't he? They're trying to cover it up, though.
Him and Mella got the Rona, yeah.
Well, I don't know. I think Graves did, but I don't know about her.
Well, I mean,
yeah, they both popped.
Unless they were together. Yeah, they were together. Okay, maybe not. Maybe so.
Well, Graves was on SmackDown.
Well, yeah, like 20 days after the fact.
No, yeah, I mean, he was.
Yeah, it was like he was quarantined for like 15 days?
They're going back to pre-taped anyway, so
Yeah.
Good. That's what it should be until June or July.
like flip-flopping their ass off.
Yeah, because they know they want to fucking push it as far as they can without having everyone hate them, and they're walking the fine fucking line.
And we will be back next week. With whatever else happens in this crazy world we call wrestling, we will update you on the rivalry with Scooter Dust and Xavier Woods and Corey
Well,
Graves.
now it's a love fest.
Hey, until he gets unblocked, this is still a rivalry. If you like the show, please like, subscribe, comment on YouTube and Castbox. Join us every Saturday. And if you want to join in the conversation, you can follow all of us on Twitter. I am at JamesJ993. Where can they find Kaliko?
I am Kaliko. Rest in peace to the Fink, man.
And
Kinda sucks.
Yeah, we talked about that in the early
Kind of sucks.
spots of the show, man. We all met him, so
Mitch,
we were all explaining our Fink stories. But yeah, sorry, James.
if Mitch
What's up?
Mayhem tweets, where can they find Mitch Mayhem?
Actually, I've been getting back on Facebook and stuff, and Twitter's gonna be following, so you can find me at Mitch Mayhem X.
Look at you.
If you want to see him tweet, just look up in a tree.
Oh, fuck off.
And where can they find Scooter Dust?
You can find me at Scooter Dust and at UNBS Wrestling.
Sucking on Xavier Woods' ass. No, sorry.
For Kaliko Yachts, Mitch Mayhem, Scooter Dust, I'm James J. And this has been Wrestling Wet. Entertainment.